Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. We're glad you all are watching because today we are making another fall favorite, delicious roasted tomato soup with a side of 3-cheese grilled cheese. We hope you all enjoy the video. Don't forget to like and share, and if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started. Alright y'all, so let's go over our ingredients for today's recipe. We have some Roma tomatoes, we have 1 head of garlic, 1 sweet onion, and we're going to be using these Petite Medley snacking tomatoes. They're so pretty. Can't wait to try these. And we have a roasting herb blend today we're going to be using, and this is Italian parsley, rosemary, and thyme. And we have some chicken stock, heavy whipping cream, and we have 2 different types of olive oil. They're both infused with flavor. One is infused with rosemary and the other one's infused with garlic. It's going to be yummy. And we have some seasoned salt, pepper, garlic powder, and some Italian seasoning. But of course you can use whatever seasoning you want to use for yours. And we have some Italian bread today. We have butter, and we have another kind of bread. We have some sliced keto bread we're going to be using. And for our cheeses up front here, we have some Havarti, smoked Gouda, and we have cheddar. So we have these kind of separated out because we're going to be making 3 sandwiches. Alright y'all, so that does it for our ingredients. Y'all know we always list them below the video and the description with their exact measurements. Alright y'all, that's it. We're going to go ahead and get cooking. Alright y'all, so now we have our tomatoes here. We've already cleaned them really well. And look how pretty these are, y'all. They're so colorful. I love these. Alright, so we have these, and we're going to get these cut in half and get them right onto our parchment paper lined baking sheet. So yeah, we're going to get that started and then we'll be back.
Alright y'all, so we have our tomatoes sliced. We just sliced our onions up into small little slivers, as you can see. And we just cut the top off of our head of garlic, and we just exposed the cloves, and we took off like the first couple layers of skin. But you do want to make sure your clove is still, your head is still intact. You don't want your cloves falling off. So now we're going to get our oil on here, our seasonings, and our fresh herbs.
Okay, so we have our oven preset to 425, and we're going to roast these for about 35 minutes to start, and if we need more time, we'll add more time. And yeah, after we do that, we'll be back to show you guys the next step. Alright, we just want to say really quick that you guys may, if you're making this, you may not want to put all of your seasonings on, or it's up to you however you want to do that part. Some people may want to wait until after they've already pureed everything and, you know, put it in the pot or whatever and then season the soup. But we wanted to put our seasonings in beforehand, so when everything can roast into the tomatoes.
Right.
So when you go to puree it, all the seasonings are already there. So we figured to make a really good soup. So, but it's up to you, however you want to do it. But we're going to get our herbs on here, and as we said before, we're going to go ahead and get this in the oven and get it roasted, and we'll be back to show y'all the next step. Alright y'all, so we have all of our vegetables nice and roasted. We didn't want them extra dark, so we just wanted them just enough to roast some of that good flavor in there. So this took about 45 minutes actually. We had it up for 35 and we added 10 more minutes. So 45 minutes total. And we're going to remove our stems. As you can see, some of the stems are nice and dark. So we're going to take those out because we don't want to puree those. We just kind of wanted that roasted flavor, you know, while they were cooking in the oven. So we're going to remove all of our stems that we don't want pureed, and we're going to squeeze our garlic cloves out, and we're going to get everything mixed together. And while we're doing this, we're actually heating our chicken stock on the stove. We got to heat that for about 10 minutes so it's a little bit warm, and then get everything mixed together to get it pureed. So we'll be right back.
Alright y'all, so we're over at the stove. Our chicken stock is hot. And now we're just spooning in our roasted tomato, onion, garlic mixture.
Ooh, y'all can smell this.
This,
wow,
crazy enough, to me smells like bread. Like if you,
yeah,
kind of like pizza.
Yep.
I guess because it has all of the ingredients that you would typically put on a pizza.
All right, the Thyme seasoning, and yeah.
So we just took the little leaves off of the thyme stems. Same with the rosemary. We just left the parsley on there. But now we're going to do about a half a cup of our heavy whipping cream, and then we're going to use our immersion blender to puree and make our soup.
Get to have a little fun, y'all.
Right.
Not that we're not having fun already.
Okay, y'all, so we are about to puree our soup. We're using our KitchenAid immersion blender. You can also put this soup into a food processor, and some people use blenders as well. Just be sure to let the steam out of your blender so nothing will blow up on you.
Right.
Because the pressure will build up, and it could cause your, if you're using a glass blender, I'm not sure about a plastic one, but it could cause it to explode. So just be mindful of that.
Yeah, because this is still hot, so we can
Right.
go ahead and use the immersion blender with this. And y'all, this is so good. We can eat this just like this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. But go ahead. I'm sorry. I just had to say that.
I would say you can go ahead and start after.
Okay. All right, y'all. So here we go.
Oh, also, if you're going to use an immersion blender, make sure if your blade is moving that it's under the liquid, the surface of the liquid, to keep splashing down.
Right.
Okay, y'all, so we're just checking the consistency of our soup.
That looks great.
It does.
Oh my goodness.
Smells amazing.
Yes.
Our soup has more of a texture, which is something that we prefer.
Yes.
If you want a more smooth soup, you can do the step of peeling your tomatoes after you're done roasting them. Just be sure to put your tomatoes cut side down onto your baking sheet, and then once it's done, just take the peel off of the tomatoes, which will help smooth your soup out. But this is more of a rustic consistency.
And then I wanted more of a texture too. Well, we both did. Especially when you're having grilled cheese with it, it just makes for a better, I guess, dippage, if you will.
Right.
If you have some more texture in your soup. So this is absolutely amazing.
Also, if you want a more red soup, stick to red tomatoes. We use multicolored, so it affected the color of our tomatoes.
Right.
I mean, of our soup. So if you want a more classic looking tomato soup, then use all red tomatoes.
Yes. But what's the fun in that?
Right. So now is also when you can taste your soup and adjust flavors, add more seasonings if you want, more salt, more pepper. So we're going to go ahead and do that.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Girl.
I knew she would like it because she was snacking on the tomatoes when they came out.
You know
oven.
what?
I said, how's she gonna be eating the product?
Then this tastes like it came from a store, child. This is good.
Wait, let me get a spoon.
Get a spoon, Ricky. Get a spoon. Oh, that's really good. Wow. The only thing that is missing, which is not missing, is some salt. But we did put a little bit. But we're going to have salt in our cheese. The cheese that we're using has salt. So we don't want to add any extra salt. There's so much flavor in that. You can taste all of those vegetables, all of those herbs and the seasoning and the tomato. It's just a winning combination.
I especially taste the rosemary and obviously the tomato.
Right.
But yeah, I agree. I think that would be good for us since we're gonna dip the grilled cheese in there.
Yeah, of course, if you wanted to go on, you could do mix it some more with your blender. But like we said, this is perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on our grilled cheese.
Right. We'll just have this on the stove covered.
Yeah.
Maybe on a really, really low, just to keep it warm.
Yeah, look at that. Let me just show. I'm sorry. Can you get a close up with that? Look at all that goodness in there. Wow.
And you could sprinkle some shredded cheese, some shredded cheddar on top of here. Would probably be really good too. Maybe some fresh basil.
Yep.
Delicious.
All right, y'all. We'll be back.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on our grilled cheese. Like we mentioned, we're using an Italian loaf. We got this from Kroger. Loaves vary in their shape. So if you want a smaller sandwich, you can cut your slices more towards the end of the bread. We're going to cut our slices more towards the middle because we want a bigger sandwich just for presentation wise.
And for my husband's.
Right.
You know, your dad gonna be like, hello, where's my bread? Okay, so this is about the thickness, I guess, the size we want.
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay, so I'm gonna just like put that there.
And you want to try to keep your slices even.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to brown them on either side. So there's one. So that's a hearty. I think that's going to make a hearty grilled cheese for him. All right. And then I think I'm going to have a keto one as well. So yeah, we'll do that. So I'm just going to grab a couple more slices. Change my mind really quick. Okay, that's it.
Okay, y'all, so we have our griddle on our stove heating up. Instead of putting the butter on the griddle, we're gonna actually butter our slices of bread. And we'll take you guys over there and show you guys what we're doing, of course. But that's the next step, would be to butter one side of all of your sandwiches. And you're gonna place it on your griddle or skillet, whatever you're using, buttered side down so it can start to brown. Another alternative that people use for their toast for grilled cheese is mayonnaise, because mayonnaise is high in fat, so you're going to get that crispy bread crust, you know.
But as y'all know, we're a Miracle Whip family over here.
Right, Miracle Whip works the same way too. So feel free to use it. That's usually what I use when I make my own grilled cheese.
Oh, you could have used that if you wanted to use it.
I want butter today. The Miracle Whip.
Okay.
I interchange.
All right, then. Hit it.
But most of the time we use Miracle Whip. But anyway, so we're gonna meet you guys over at the stove.
Meet you and the cheese over at the stove.
All right, y'all. So we have our cheeses here and ready for our bread. Now with this Italian bread, we may have to cut the cheese. Oh my God! I'm sorry. We may have to slice it in half. Oh, because the bread is kind of narrow. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I said that. But anyway, slice it in half just to fit on the bread better.
Right.
So we're gonna go ahead and get started. We already have this is already warm, and so we're gonna go ahead and put our bread on. Don't know if you can hear that sizzle. Okay. And then we're gonna get our cheeses on. Put these on here. So we're gonna just put that on there like that. Actually, put that one on there like that. Or turn it like this. Yeah, there you go. And then
Butter your other side while that's going. We have our griddle on like a medium-low heat, by the way, because you want the cheese to get warm, but you also want your bread not to burn.
yeah.
So just kind of keep your flame kind of low.
So we're gonna go ahead and place our top pieces on. So you want to put the butter side up on this side, because when you flip it, you want to have the butter side down.
Right.
So is this the top?
No, yeah.
I meant the
Really
top.
see over the
Second right. Yeah, I'm short. There you go.
Alright, y'all, so we're gonna go ahead and taste this for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
These smell delicious.
Yes. Amazing. And this is going to be good because this soup is already just wow.
Right.
That's all I have to say. All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and taste it. I done already dipped mine, y'all. On the
Wow. We used Hawaiian style bread.
Keto.
Right, the keto bread is like Hawaiian style. So the sweetness from the bread really complements the soup.
It does. It's really good.
I highly suggest, okay? Highly suggest.
Look, y'all know when she say highly suggest. She really suggests. Now, what you highly suggest, Ricky?
That y'all use smoked Gouda
Yes.
and Havarti. At least just the smoked Gouda.
Oh my goodness. The soup loves these cheeses.
Right.
Oh my goodness, it's so good. This soup has so much flavor already.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, this is dangerous.
So, in conclusion, y'all, homemade is always better.
Oh my gosh.
It really
yes.
is. Like, this beats any can of soup in the store whatsoever.
I'm not kidding. Everything is fresh. It's not processed. And you don't know the difference until you have it.
Right.
You know?
And like we mentioned, you could put some shredded cheese on top of your soup.
And you can even have croutons on top if you don't have any bread. If you don't have it with cheese toast or real cheese, you can put your croutons right on top.
Right. So we're going to close the video out for you guys. This was the last video in our fall series.
Yay!
But
yay and yay and not yay.
right. Because next week our holiday series starts.
Yes. Actually, we're going to do a little bit of prep
Right.
for the holiday season.
Right. So
Holiday
get your
series.
notepads out.
Yes, exactly. So this has been great. Thank you, Ricky.
Thank you, Mom.
Oh, you're welcome.
Y'all be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already.
Yes, and thank you all so far who've already subscribed to our channel.
Yes.
Thank you for leaving comments and talking to us. We really appreciate it. We are very near to our 500 subscribers.
Very near.
So thank you guys. We're going to be going live very soon as well.
Right.
So just stay tuned for that.
See you guys next week.
God bless. Bye.
Bye.